Aristotle said, "We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but rather we have those because we've acted rightly. We are what we do and how we do what we do, but what we do and how we do what we do are matters of personal choice. We are the only creatures on the planet Earth with a choice as to what we do and how we do it. And saying yes can lead us to excellence. Yes, I will do that to the very best of my ability, and doing it well repeatedly will lead to the habit of excellence. Excellence is a wonderful way to say yes to life. Excellence invariably brings us joy."
Just as self-discipline is the key to success, the lack of self-discipline is the major cause of failure, frustration, underachievement, and unhappiness in life. It causes us to make excuses and sell ourselves short. Perhaps the two biggest enemies of success, happiness, and personal fulfillment are first, the path of least resistance, and second, the expediency factor. The path of least resistance is what causes people to take the easy way in almost every situation. They seek shortcuts to everything. They arrive at work at the last minute and leave at the first opportunity. They look for get-rich-quick schemes and easy money. Over time, they develop the habit of always seeking an easier, faster way to get the things they want, rather than doing what is hard but necessary to achieve real success. The expediency factor, which is an extension of the law of least resistance, is even worse when leading people to failure and underachievement. This principle says, people invariably seek the fastest and easiest way to get the things they want right now, with little or no concern for the long-term consequences of their behaviors. In other words, most people do what is expedient, what is fun and easy, rather than what is necessary for success.
Now here's one of the better phrases to take home. The numbers tell us the whole story. Success is a numbers game. How much money have you saved and invested during your career? In the last 90 days, how many books have you read? And in the last 6 months, how many classes have you taken to improve your skills? I'm telling you, numbers tell us everything. You've got to make progress. You've got to make progress in reasonable time. It's the name of the game. Don't you have to weigh the new baby often? To see what? To see whether it's gaining weight or it's losing weight. You can't let a little baby lose weight very long. It's called disaster. You've got to know the numbers. What is your cholesterol count? You've just got your fingers crossed for the future? Come on, be responsible for the set of your own sail, and learn to refine these numbers for yourself. I'm asking you to take charge of your own life. Be responsible for your own retirement. Don't just drift along with the crowd, those who don't care. Don't be satisfied until you've looked at all your own numbers. Don't wait for somebody to come along. You've got to be responsible yourself. Don't be satisfied with anything less than the best of numbers. Why? It's the name of the game. Results. Now, what if your results are not that good right now? Sometimes defeat is the best beginning. Well, for one, if you're at the very bottom, there's only one way to go: up. You'll usually become sufficiently disgusted to reach way down deep inside yourself and pull out miracles, pull out desires and determination. You can become what you want to become, starting now, starting right where you are. You've got to keep trying and trying. You've got to have enough resolve to do it until. Make your failures give birth to great opportunity, not prolonged agony. The world will willingly sit by and let you wallow in your sorrows. And here's what else the world will do. The world will step aside and let you by, once you decide to get back on your feet and make your mark. Keep your eyes firmly on the achievement, on your ambition, and not merely existence and self-pity. Success is something you attract by the person you become. What you pursue usually eludes you like a butterfly. Success is something you attract like a magnet. To attract attractive people, you must be attractive. To attract committed people, you must be committed. The whole key is to make yourself valuable. The key is to make yourself skillful, competent, powerful, sophisticated, in control, healthy. The whole key really to the future is personal development.
If you want to earn more than you're earning today, you've got to learn new knowledge and skills that make it possible. Jim Rohn once said, very famously, he said, work at least as hard on yourself as you do on your work. Work at least as hard on yourself as you do on your work. So how do you do this? Well, you read in your field daily. If you read 60 minutes a day in your field, a little in the morning, a little in the evening, it'll translate into 1 book a week. 1 book a week will translate into 50 books a year. The average adult reads less than 1 book a year. And most nonfiction books are never read past the first chapter. If you read 50 books a year, it's the equivalent of getting a PhD in your field every single year. Just reading every day will make you one of the most proficient, most skilled, and ultimately highest paid people in your field. Listen to CDs in your car, like this. The average person drives 500 to 1,000 hours a year. That's the equivalent of 3 to 6 months, a 40-hour week. That's the equivalent of 1 to 2 full-time university semesters. Just listening to educational CDs in your car will make you one of the best informed people in your field. And finally, in continuous learning, attend seminars, take courses, take structured courses given by experts, given by authorities. You can learn more in a half day or a day from an expert than you might learn on your own in years. I've had many people walk out of my courses with 1 new idea and increase their income 5 times within 30 days. 1 new technique for getting new clients, prospecting. 1 new technique for presenting or overcoming objections. 1 new technique for closing sales or getting referrals, and their income has exploded. They'd have never learned it. They call me, they come to me, they say it was incredible. It changed my life, that 1 idea.
The 5th key idea in time management, which I am a fanatic on, is concentration. Concentration. Many people come to me in my seminars and they say, well, I never learned how to concentrate. I can't concentrate. How do I learn to concentrate? Learning how to concentrate is absolutely essential to success. As a matter of fact, it is impossible for you to accomplish anything worthwhile in life without the ability to concentrate single-mindedly on one thing at a time and stay with it until it's complete. In fact, time and motion studies have shown that if you start a task and you put it down and you come back to it and pick it up and start it and put it down and come back to it and pick it up, that it will take you as much as 500% of the necessary time to do a task than if you picked it up and carried it through. Alec McKenzie, great time management expert. Alec McKenzie calls this single handling. Once you have made a list of what you have to do, organized your goals, determined the highest and most valuable priority, then pick the most important thing and begin working on it and stay with it until it's finished. Now people say, well, if I stay with this task until it's finished, I won't get anything else done. That doesn't matter. If it's the most valuable thing that you have to do, it's the most important thing that you could be working on. Now it's a wonderful thing. When you concentrate and work intensely on an important task, it gives you a feeling of energy and enthusiasm. When you complete an important task, your self-esteem goes up. You feel like a winner. You feel great about yourself. But if you work away on low priority tasks, even if you complete them and do them well, you don't get any bang for the buck. So concentrate single-mindedly on one task at a time. Do first things first and do things one at a time.